Well, the fillies go for Group 1 glory at Randwick. The Flight Stakes, the grand finale of the Princess Series. This year's edition has all the ingredients of a classic Randwick mile for the youngsters. Past winners Samantha Miss, More Joyous, Elise use this as a springboard to stardom, and the 2025 renewal brings together some a fascinating mix of youngsters. All eyes on Apocalyptic. T Rose Stakes winner, been dominant in her past two runs and comes in looking to complete the Triple Crown. Barrier 7 with Tommy Berry, she looks perfectly placed to add her name to the honour roll, but there's a bit of depth to this field. I reckon it's pretty even. Tupakara continues to run big races without breaking through. Queen of Clubs has been flashing home, looks perfectly suited stepping up to the mile, as does Within the Law. Finally draws a barrier to land closer after being forced back from wide gates at his in her lead-ups. Throw in a few late closes. Enviable, caught the eye in the T-Rose. And it's pretty clear Apocalyptic. I don't think she'll have this all her own way, especially if the tempo turns a bit tactical. The map is pretty important here. There's no obvious leader. Positioning early could decide the outcome. The one I want to be with, I do reckon they're an even bunch of fillies, and I'm not quite sure on taking the short price on Apocalyptic. So Within the Law, she's been luckless in slowly run races. From barrier 2, she can settle much closer to the speed this time, won't be giving away a big start. Her best 2-year-old figure came at this very track and trip in the Champagne Stakes back in the autumn when a close runner-up. The mile shouldn't be an issue. If she reproduces that, gets a bit of a better run affair, more suited, she looks overs compared to the short price favourite. And for more value, Queen of Clubs makes huge appeal. She's been set for this race, dominated in the winter, has been given a break. Fastest last 200 in the T-Rose, gets to the mile, third up since that break with Nash Rarilla on board. Barrier 4, she maps beautifully, should be within striking distance and crying out for the trip. Apocalyptic, obvious class factor, will run well. As I mentioned, odds on favourite. She only went 4.7 lengths faster than standard in the T-Rose. And I reckon, there's quite a few here capable of raising the bar and setting a PB. She could potentially be found out. So I'm siding with Within the Law on top, Queen of Clubs, the value, and Apocalyptic well and truly in the hunt. Good luck. Give us a comment. Who do you think will win, and do you agree or disagree?